Have you ever thought about the impact of 10 powerful tips from Stoic philosophy on your morning routine? In this video, we'll share a fascinating guide that goes far beyond the ordinary, bringing valuable perspectives to take your daily journey to an unparalleled level. This is not just advice, but precious keys to unlocking the power of resilience, purpose, and harmony in your life. Get ready for an amazing transformation. Recognizing impermanence. On this journey through Stoic philosophy, delve into a deep reflection on impermanence. Each morning, dedicate a sacred moment to contemplate not only the vast universe, but also the ephemerality of all things. Close your eyes and let yourself be carried away by a cosmic visualization, where stars are born and extinguished, and galaxies dance in the flow of time. From this perspective, notice how the Earth is just a small point in infinity. Focus on the rise and fall of civilizations, the mountains that resist and the rivers that shape the landscape. Little by little, bring the focus to your own life. And in that moment, recognize the brevity of a simple blink of an eye in the grandeur of the universe. This practice is not intended to diminish our importance, but rather to make us understand the preciousness and fleetingness of existence. By understanding the ephemeral nature of life, we connect with the universe and, at the same time, remind ourselves every day of the intrinsic value of each moment. As you prepare for another day, take this awareness with you and nurture a deep purpose and gratitude for the unique opportunity to be alive. After all, life is brief and it's up to us to make the best of every moment. Writing deeply. In the Stoic tradition, the art of writing transcends the simple task of documenting events. It is a profound journey of self-knowledge and purification. As you start your mornings, select a journal that resonates with your essence, whether simple or decorated, physical or digital. At the beginning of the day, allow your mind to clear the first thoughts that arise, whether they are traces of dreams, emotions that persist from the previous day, or expectations for the new day. This initial writing works as a way of clearing the mind, sweeping the fallen leaves from the garden of our mind. Then delve into gratitude, a fundamental pillar of Stoic philosophy. Amid the complexity of life, it's easy to get lost in what we're missing. However, the Stoics emphasize the importance of appreciating the present. Make a list of 3 things you're genuinely grateful for, from the comfort of your blanket to the smile of a loved one. Deeply reflect on yourself, meditating on Stoic principles or pondering personal challenges. Ask questions that encourage self-awareness and growth, planning an intention for the day ahead. Your journal is not just a record, but a mirror, a tool, a friend, and a mentor, reflecting and guiding your inner journey. Distinction between goals and intentions. While most people focus on setting goals that aim to achieve results and achievements, the Stoics propose a different approach: the distinction between goals and intentions. Rather than simply setting specific goals, they invite us to reflect on the type of day we want to experience. Instead of worrying about specific tasks, we should ask ourselves, who do I want to be today? This is a conscious choice anchored in the present and guided by our personal values. Stoicism emphasizes the importance of differentiating between what we can control and what is not in our hands. Therefore, we must set our daily intentions not as mere tasks to be accomplished, but as reminders of the type of character we wish to embody. These intentions should be based on the Stoic virtues, wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance, and should be recorded in a journal. In this way, they become a kind of moral compass, guiding our actions and decisions throughout the day. By doing this, we commit not only to results, but mainly to the virtues we wish to cultivate. This shift in perspective is deeply aligned with the wisdom of Stoicism and can help us live a fuller, more meaningful life. Embracing discomfort. In today's society, comfort is something everyone desires, but Stoic philosophers recognize that the incessant search for it could be an obstacle to personal development. They preach the importance of facing discomfort, consciously, as a way of strengthening the spirit and cultivating resilience. When we wake up in the morning, we can think of ways to introduce voluntary discomforts. It could be taking a cold shower, for example, to awaken your senses. This practice can be seen as a metaphor for purifying inertia and reminding us of our ability to withstand and thrive in adverse situations. Choosing not to have that first breakfast in the morning is a way of remembering that will and determination come from within us, and not from external stimuli. These small daily actions are not intended to cause unnecessary suffering, but rather to strengthen the mind and spirit. They serve as training for facing greater challenges and also provide us with a different perspective on letting go of certain comforts. Embracing discomfort is not a form of punishment, but rather empowerment. In doing so, we tap into a deeper reserve of strength, let go of unnecessary dependencies, and feel free to move forward. It is a way of achieving historic freedom. Living in the present moment. The convergence of Stoicism and mindfulness. Although they have distinct cultural origins, Stoicism and mindfulness have a common goal: living a centered and purposeful life. The Stoics understood the importance of the present moment and believed that much of human suffering came from excessive concern about the past or fear of the future. One way to incorporate this philosophy into your routine is to set aside time in the morning for mindfulness or meditation. Find a quiet place, adopt a comfortable posture, and close your eyes. Start by anchoring your attention on your breathing. Notice the sensation of air moving in and out of your body. Your breath will serve as an anchor for the present moment. Then expand your awareness to the sensations in your body. Pay attention to the weight of your body in the chair, the temperature of the room, and the feel of the fabric against your skin. Don't assign a narrative to these sensations, just recognize them as they are. Then move on to observing your thoughts and emotions. Visualize them as leaves floating in a stream, without clinging to them. This is critical, as the goal of the practice is to be an observer, not an active participant. This approach is in line with the Stoic emphasis on distinguishing between external events and our judgments about them. Throughout the day, when you are reflecting on some Stoic teaching, such as the words of Marcus Aurelius, allow this wisdom to guide your actions and reactions. Incorporating mindfulness goes beyond a simple calming ritual. It is a Stoic exercise that helps us recognize and appreciate the present, cultivating a mental fortitude that allows us to deal with life's uncertainties with equanimity. So, how about starting the day with this simple and powerful practice? Watch the video below, which provides a step-by-step guide to incorporating mindfulness into your life. Remember, living in the now is the key to a full and meaningful life. Daily immersion in Stoic wisdom. Respectfully choose a passage from the great Stoic masters and allow their words to sink into your mind. Read each line with an open and reflective mind, absorbing the timeless essence of this philosophy. After this contemplation, take a moment to record your reflections in a journal, transforming ancient wisdom into practical principles for facing daily challenges. This immersion is not just a casual reading, but rather a daily journey of renewing commitment to a conscious life, aligned with Stoic virtues and enriched by wisdom that transcends centuries. Amor fati, loving your own destiny. In the philosophical tradition of the Stoics, one of the deepest principles we find is amor fati, the love of one's destiny. This concept goes beyond simple passive acceptance, as it is an invitation to passionately embrace everything that life offers us. It is a posture that requires daily practice, especially when facing the uncertainties of everyday life. Instead of lamenting challenges, we should see them as opportunities chosen by the universe to improve ourselves and define our character. Amor fati teaches us to transform every situation into a chance for growth, learning, and gratitude. By adopting this principle, we become more resilient and grateful for the journey we have taken. Let amor fati be your compass, guiding you with determination, resilience, and an unwavering love for what life has to offer. Make this principle your journey companion, so that you can face adversity with wisdom and serenity. Living with simplicity. The art of living simply, a fundamental principle of Stoicism. Instead of getting lost in the complexities of the modern world, let's learn to find beauty in simplicity. Let's reflect on how we can simplify different areas of our lives, from our daily routine to our personal relationships. Let's discover the serenity that comes from letting go of unnecessary distractions and embracing the purity of simple experiences. Simplicity, when embraced with intention, becomes a guide that lights the path to a more meaningful, value-centered life. Expressing gratitude. The transformative practice of expressing gratitude. Instead of simply making a list of things we are grateful for, let's explore the true meaning behind those gratitudes. Let's delve into the nuances of the experiences we feel grateful for, identifying details that often go unnoticed. Instead of just recognizing the obvious blessings, let's focus on the small everyday joys and meaningful relationships. By expressing gratitude more thoroughly, we cultivate a deeper state of mind of appreciation, enriching not only our interactions but also our perspective on life. Let's allow ourselves to be grateful not only for the big things, but also for the small ones, as they are what fill and give flavor to our day. By expressing gratitude, we are recognizing the good things that are present in our lives and giving them due value. It helps us cultivate a feeling of abundance and reminds us to be grateful for everything we have, rather than focusing on what we lack. Gratitude also has the power to transform our relationships. By expressing gratitude to others, we are conveying to them that we recognize and value their presence and contribution in our lives. This strengthens bonds and creates a more positive and welcoming environment. Furthermore, as we delve deeper into the practice of expressing gratitude, we are also transforming our own mind and perspective on life. By focusing on things we are grateful for, we are training our mind to focus on the positive, even when things are not going so well. This helps us maintain an optimistic attitude and appreciate life's journey more. So take time to delve into your gratitude and express it in a deeper, more meaningful way. Start incorporating this practice into your daily life and see how it can transform your view of the world and your relationships. Gratitude is a powerful tool for cultivating a happier, fuller mind and life. Living Stoic wisdom in everyday life. One of the most valuable lessons from Stoic masters is to immerse yourself in their teachings. Choose a passage that resonates deeply with you and read with reverence and purpose, absorbing the essence of Stoic wisdom. After this contemplation, it's time to record your reflections in your diary, applying ancient wisdom to everyday situations. This practice goes beyond a simple reading. It is a daily commitment to live with awareness, intention and virtue, following in the footsteps of Stoic masters in search of a full and meaningful life. Instead of just hearing or reading about Stoic philosophy, it is important to live it in everyday life. Are you being patient and resilient in the face of obstacles? Would you know how to control your emotions in times of adversity? Are you practicing the virtue of wisdom in your choices and actions? Stoic teachings are an inexhaustible source of wisdom and can help us find balance and inner peace, even in the face of the most difficult circumstances. It's not about isolating yourself from the world and living in a state of indifference, but about developing a strong and resilient mind, capable of dealing with everyday challenges in a wise and virtuous way. So, by practicing Stoic wisdom in your daily life, you will be committing yourself to a more conscious, intentional, and virtuous life. A life that seeks moral perfection and constant self-knowledge, following the examples of the great Stoic masters. May these reflections and practices guide you on your journey towards a fuller and more meaningful life. Together we discovered some incredible practices to start the day off right, but now it's time to choose one of them to make your routine more positive. Share which one you will use in the comments and take the opportunity to subscribe to the channel and never miss out on more philosophical content that will transform your life. Don't waste any more time, click the sign up button now and join us on this journey of personal growth. Let's awaken the philosopher in you together.